Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Hi everyone, and welcome to, well, our living room. I'm Brett Mitchell.
And I'm Angela Mitchell. And like so many of you, we won't be traveling to see our friends and families this holiday season.
And since we can't bring music to you all in person, inviting you here into our living room seemed the next best thing.
So grab a nice warm drink And feel free to sing along as we share some of our favorite holiday music over the next half hour.
If you can believe it, that first song you just heard with all that wonderful winter imagery was written in the middle of a heat wave.
It was July 1945, and 19-year-old Mel Torme noticed a spiral notepad on his writing partner Bob Wells's piano with 4 lines written in pencil.
They started chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping, Yuletide carols, folks dressed up.
Bob wasn't trying to write a song lyric. He was just trying every trick he could think of to try to cool off.
Bob's idea was to stay cool by thinking cool, but Mel picked it up, and 40 minutes later, the Christmas song was born.
Next up is a song that's been a holiday classic for almost 60 years, and that would have surprised no one more than the men who wrote it.
In 1959, Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote The Sound of Music, their last show together, which became an even bigger hit when the film version was released in 1965.
But a year before that, in 1964, American jazz singer Jack Jones decided to include one of the songs from the show, My Favorite Things, on his forthcoming Christmas album.
Even though the song doesn't actually have anything to do with Christmas.
Right. In the show, it's just a list of things Maria fills her head with when times are bad.
But the Christmas Association stuck, so here we are taking a stab at it ourselves.
After My Favorite Things, we'll share a beautiful song written in 1990 by David Foster and Linda Thompson Jenner that features a different kind of list.
A grown-up Christmas list, with wishes that seem timelier than ever as this chaotic year comes to a close.
No more lives torn apart.
That wars would never start.
And time would heal all hearts.
My Favorite Things.
And grown-up Christmas list.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now. Can you still help somehow? I'm not a child So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list, not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, and wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts. Everyone would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth. Maybe only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth. No more lives torn apart, and wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts. Everyone would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
In a small French town in 1843, a poet named Placide Cappeau wrote a poem called Minuit Chrétien, or Midnight Christians. Composer Adolphe Adam then set Cappeau's poem to music, calling his piece simply Cantique de Noël, or Christmas Carol.
A dozen years later, a Unitarian minister named John Sullivan Dwight translated the song into English, and it became what we know as O Holy Night.
This has always been one of our favorite carols, and since it's so rarely heard, we thought you might like to hear Angela sing a verse of Cappeau's original French, and then we'll do a verse of the English translation we all know so well.
After Brett plays a beautiful arrangement of the First Noel as an interlude, we'll share one of the most heartbreaking holiday songs of the last 30 years.
When the great American songwriter Johnny Mercer died in 1976, his widow sent a stack of lyrics he left behind to Barry Manilow, hoping he might set some of them to music.
One of those lyrics became When the Meadow Was Bloomin' from his 1990 album Because It's Christmas.
It's a song of love lost, good times in April, lousy times in December, with a melody every bit as beautiful as carols of yore.
O Holy Night,
The First Noel,
and When the Meadow Was Bloomin'.
Où l'homme Dieu déjà dit, I just got back from a lovely trip along the Milky Way. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend a holiday. I called on dear old Santa Claus to see what I could see. He took me to his workshop and told his plans to me. So you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows if you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. So you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Look at that crazy red suit. Santa Claus is coming to town. Ride, ride, red ride. The kids in girl and boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. So you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. 'Cause Santa is coming to town. Oh, Santa, get rid of that frown, 'cause Santa Claus is coming to town. It's in the bag.
When we were putting together this special, we knew right away how we wanted to end it.
After the year we've all lived through, the line, "Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow," came instantly to our minds.
The song that line comes from, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, was written for the 1944 movie musical, Meet Me in St. Louis.
It's Christmas Eve, and Judy Garland's character sings the song to try to cheer up her little sister, who's upset that the family is moving from St. Louis to New York City.
The song was also released as a single, and it was hugely popular with U.S. service members fighting abroad in the Second World War.
But as it turns out, the version most of us know today has different lyrics than that original recording.
About a dozen years later, Frank Sinatra was making a Christmas album and asked the song's composer, Hugh Martin, about the line, "Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow."
Sinatra told Martin that his album was going to be called A Jolly Christmas and asked, "Do you think you could jolly up that line for me?" Which is how Hang a Shining Star Upon the Highest Bough came to be.
But in those rewrites, Martin also changed the song's focus. The original lyrics were about anticipation of a better future, which made perfect sense at the height of the war in 1944.
But by the time Sinatra was recording his album, the post-war boom years were in full swing, so the song became a celebration of present happiness.
In this holiday season, as we all do our best to celebrate from afar, Angela and I are looking ahead with great anticipation to all that awaits us in 2021 and beyond.
In that spirit, we've decided to restore the original lyrics of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas to close our special.
Next year, all our troubles will be miles away.
From our family to yours,
Thanks for joining us,
Merry Christmas.
and happy holidays.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year, all Someday soon.